Hey, this is Brian King here. Have you noticed just how transactional life can become? Hey, you can see Jack behind me on the table. I started my day by going through a drive-thru to get some coffee, and it could have been very transactional. Hey, what's your order? Hey, it cost this much money. Here you go, have a nice day. But the lady at the window made a point of being a little jokey, making a bit of a human connection. We both had a smile, and it changed that moment. It raised the vibrational level beyond more than just this mundane, ordinary transaction. Then I went to the DMV. Had to get a new license plate for my car because, as many of you know, my oldest son had an accident a few weeks back and I had to get it replaced. So as I'm sitting there waiting for my turn, I see the people behind the counter who work for the DMV. All of them were noticeably expressionless. No smiles, kind of monotone voices, going through the motions, repeating a script that they probably said 1,000 times. Then as I stood to get in line, I saw other workers come in to work behind the counter, and they all had this same expression as they were walking through the door, going behind the counter. No smiles, they weren't greeting each other. There didn't seem to be any noticeable enthusiasm. Now, I don't assume for one moment to know what it's like to work there. I don't pretend to have any insight into their psychology. All I know is what I took away from what I noticed. And what I noticed was a whole lot of transactional experiences. Number so-and-so come to the counter, and how may I help you? And it costs this much money. And there was really an absence of any effort to connect with the people at the counter there. And one of the things that I began asking myself is, I wonder how these folks start their day. Do they have a why? Is there any part of their job or their day that they look forward to where they feel like they're having an impact? Where they wake up and say, man, I get to go and make these people feel better. I get to help these people feel noticed. I get to look at them and show them that they matter. And I really have to wonder whether these people have all resigned themselves to the belief that, not the fact, the belief that their day is nothing but meaningless, empty transactions. And it absolutely doesn't have to be that way. Whenever you have the opportunity to see another human being, you have the opportunity to take a moment and say, hey, how's your day starting off? How's it going so far? Is there anything fun you're looking forward to today? Today happening to be Friday, there are a lot of people that look forward to the weekend. You can say, hey, any fun plans for this weekend? You can do something that is anything but ordinary. You don't have to follow the script 100%. Now, I don't work at the DMV. Maybe they get dinged if they're too human because it's about the numbers, get the lines moving, get people through, get them out. So there could be something that says you can't take too much time with each person. And if that is the case, that's very unfortunate because there's so many opportunities there to enhance that feeling of customer service, even though it's the state, even though there's no competition, it's a have to. Puppy saw the cat. Even though there's the sense that, hey, they have to come here anyway, we don't really care about them as a person. We care about getting them through the line and getting them out. That's unfortunate. But it's not just the DMV, it's other places in life. I'm sure you've seen it. But the point here is that there doesn't have to be any kind of a sense of mundane moments or moments where you don't have an opportunity to be human. Peggy chimed in here. She said she retired from there. The boss micromanages, gives credit for finding something to tattle on each other for. Working there sucks. It's not the beautiful customers. So there's clearly a politic at play there that makes it difficult to feel happy being in that space. Now, again, Peggy, I've never worked there. I can't say anything. I've had my own miserable jobs in the past. And one thing I can say is nobody can tell you not to be kind. Nobody can tell you not to smile or make eye contact with someone. So let's say they discourage you. Sees the cat again. Let's say somebody discourages you from spending too much time with someone. Great. Just smile, ask them their name, tell them you hope they have a great day and say it with sincerity. Do what you can, not just for them, do it for you. So you don't feel like you're just there and you have to, and that life just needs to feel like yuck. Each day we're given, we have this opportunity to impact people's lives. You know, it may not be this moment that is etched in their life for eternity, but it adds to the quality of our lives and the quality of how we feel about our place in the world and our ability to impact other people, even if just for a moment. So give yourself and somebody else that gift of waking up each morning and saying, I get to see people today. I get to impact them. I get to show them they matter. Because no moment I'm going to have today is ordinary or mundane or transactional. It's meaningful. So hopefully this has been helpful, and this is something that you can do something with. If you have some additional comments, Peggy, thank you so much for giving me some context on this. If you have some comments, please leave them. If there's anybody you think can benefit from this, please share. This has been Brian, and we'll talk again soon.